Hi, I'm Victor Cantore. I'm the president and CEO of Amex Exploration. It's one of the few projects that's really exciting in terms of drilling. We're on the back end of a 300,000 meter drill program, one of the largest drill programs in Canada.
Victor, welcome to our sunny shores. How's this week been for you?
Oh, it's been great.
Yeah?
It's, actually, I think we brought the great weather here. There has been no rain. And it's been warm.
I'll take it.
13, 14 degrees. It's a little bit warmer than in my hometown of Montreal. So.
Thank you very much.
Yes, yes.
So what have you got out of this week? Who are you meeting? What sort of people?
We've been meeting with investors, potential investors. I mean, our main goal, we're not looking for money. Our main goal was really to talk about the company and let people know who we are and what we're doing and what we're trying to achieve over the next 1 to 2 years.
Yeah, well, you've got a couple of big deliverables for 2022. Just remind us what those are. Sure. But I then want to come back to sort of see some of the things that you have been doing to allow you to be in that position. So
so we're going to complete our 300,000 meter drill program. We're definitely going to come out sometime in 2022. We're going to come out with a resource calculation. Now, because of where we're located, we definitely want to put out an economic study, because it'll, a project that is so close to infrastructure makes a big difference on the economics when you don't have to spend hundreds of millions of dollars on infrastructure. It's already there. It's existing.
It's not a problem for you guys in Quebec. The Quebec government seem very supportive.
Yeah, but the great thing is, like, you can go from Montreal or Toronto. You can drive up to the property. It'll take you about 7.5 hours. You're right in the town of Normétal. Once you arrive to our core shack, it's a 7,000 square foot core shack. From there, you don't even need a specialized vehicle. You could be there in any car you want, and you can go right to any one of our drill sites.
Very nice. Let's talk about this year, okay? Because we'll come back to those deliverables and what your expectations are for those. But I want to start with this year. It's been a good year for you. I mean, precious metal, a lot of pressure on it. Most companies, 30, 40% off in some cases. Yep. You guys have had a good reaction. So what do you think people have been reacting to?
Well, the price of gold it does make a difference. So when you look at our chart, compared to
well, for producers it has,
yes,
right?
Yeah, that's right.
But a lot of the explorers and developers have suffered.
Yes.
There's been a disconnect between gold price, which is actually, quite frankly, quite
Absolutely.
good, and the equities. So what's so special about you guys?
Well, if we look at our drill results, they've been pretty exciting numbers. Like, I know from the last time we spoke, I know there's been a bunch of them, but two of them that I remember very well.
I bet.
Is you have 102 grams per ton over 6.1 meters, and that's about 700-800 meters vertical, which is nice, because some people tell us, oh, it's deep. Yeah, I understand it's deep, but it's confirming how linear it is, and we're dipping around the 70-degree angle, and looks like it keeps going to the center of the earth there. Like, it'll probably go down a couple of kilometers. So that's speculation on my side, but that's what we're.
Yeah, I mean, exceptional numbers there by anyone's standards. And you're coming towards the end of this big drill program, fully funded drill program. What's the picture you're going to be able to paint, do you think, in terms of not just the size of this and the grade of this, but the economics are going to be quite important to say. There's the depth component.
That's right.
Is that going to be your problem or someone else's problem? So, help us out there.
Size definitely matters. So we're going to try to build out as many ounces as we can. We're going to continue drilling. Our winter drilling is very important. Our Denise zone, when you look at it geologically speaking, it looks like we could expand it another kilometer, and that should add substantial ounces to the work that we're doing. I mean, one of our last results also on the Denise zone, which is our low grade zone, we had 44 meters of 8 grams per ton. So again, that was
such a low grade.
That's such low grade, exactly. So we're going to continue off drilling that way. Definitely start an economic study, something simple, something like a PEA, preliminary economic assessment. The main reason is because you're so close to infrastructure. Like, you have roads, you have water, you have electricity. We're in cell phone contact with all our drillers at all times. So it's not remote by any sense.
Yeah, but you must know. You must have a figure in your mind as to the resource size, because to get noticed these days, you need 2 million ounces, right? That's the kind of magic number. Something above that, and all parties are interested. So, what do you know now? I know it's a forward-looking statement, but what do you know now?
I wouldn't be able to give you a number. The only thing I could tell you, and again, I'm not because I'm not allowed to condone it and talk, but when I look at the analysts, so there's 4 analysts that are covering us. The lowest analyst has us at 1.6 million ounces, and this this hasn't been updated for quite a while, so it's still old numbers.
Right.
And the highest number is you're looking around 4 million ounces. The 4 million ounces is Industrial Alliance George Topping. Now, obviously, we want to try to either match that or beat it. That's really our goal.
Right.
We want to try to get as much as we can.
Okay, and just remind people the type of company you guys are. You're not miners. You're not going to get into production.
We're explorers first. We're going to build the ounces.
Yeah.
And either we get taken out for the ounces that we have, or we'll have to hire an engineering team, a team that will put it into production. So.
And do deals like that typically happen after a PEA, or do you need a PFS?
You can. I mean, so all our data is online.
Yeah.
All our drill data. So even I don't have a resource calculation out. Anybody that has the resource modeling software, they can go on there. They take it. I mean, what's going to be the difference is going to be the capping and your cutoff. So depending where you put those numbers, that's where, so if you ask me how come 1.6 to 4 million ounces, that's the difference. Yeah, that's where it gets the difference. Yeah, it happens. What I'm trying to work out as an investor is a sense of timing here for you, because you can keep drilling if you want. That seems to be the Canadian model, right? Or you can recognize that there's enough data here for a mid-tier to come along and say, we'll do our own resource calculation and modeling. We don't even need the PA. We're not going to pay attention to that. We'll do our own stuff and take you out at some kind of premium. That's a quick win for me if I'm an investor coming into this thing now. Absolutely. So where's your head at in terms of, because you're explorers, in terms of where you want to exit? I do recognize what we are. We are explorers. So I definitely want to build the ounces and sell it. If we're forced to, we will work to build it. But again, like I was saying, it would definitely be another team. Now the whole thing is not to telegraph this to the senior producers.
It's competitive tension.
That's right. We just keep competitive tension going. It's yes. I would rather, for the investors, I would rather sell the ounces because you'll make just as much money. Otherwise, you'll go through a period of 2 years of development. If you look at the charts, you make discovery, you great results, and then the day you announce you're going to development, and down you go.
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to time this right. I want to be able to time this right for all the reasons of making money, quite frankly. Yeah. And if I get a sense of what's good looks like in your head, that allow me to kind of come in here. So, been a good year. Next year, you obviously got those deliverables lined up. Are you seeing a lot more institutional investing coming in as a result of all of this, because of the point you're at now? Absolutely. That's what we're doing slowly. It's turning into a retail story to an institutional story. And what also helps with that is that the institutions, I mean, unless there's something fatal that you've announced, they usually have a much longer term investment strategy, and they don't react to price of gold going up $30-$40, whether go up or down in one day. Where a retail investor wakes up one morning, sees gold down $30-$40, and they're out selling. It's not the same mindset as an institutional investor. Yeah, it's kind of interesting actually with the mid tiers and even the majors. Prices gold is good. They're making money. There's a lot of money and some big deals happening around the place near you guys and all across North America. And obviously what people's expectations are for 2022 as well, there's going to be a lot more M&A activity, which kind of feeds nicely into your narrative. That's correct. Once the specs as well. Have you got any conversations going on at the moment, or are you just... I wouldn't be able
Couldn't
tell if you want.
I wouldn't be able to tell you even if
go
I wanted
on.
to
Go on.
Okay. There's definitely interest. Yeah. There's definitely interest. I mean, it's normal with these kind of results and these kind of grades, and it's not one hit, right? It's 2 years that it has been consistent. We've been really expanding the envelope. It's been going deeper. You look at our long section, it really looks nice. It's very linear. So on the other side of the dike, so when you're looking at our long section, you're actually looking south. So that's what I'm going to say. When you're looking on the left side, it's actually east. And so on the west side, we identified already a really high grade zone, which is near I can call that a super high grade zone. And now on the east side we're starting, it's deeper, so those holes take longer, and we're starting to do the same thing now on the other side of the dike. Nice. Okay. Well, look, I'm going to finish there. We said we keep it kind of light and fluffy. I'm going to shake your hand. Yeah. Lovely to see you in the flesh. Really good to see you. Great to see you. Great story. Keep it going. I'm going to follow you with great interest. Great. Thank you.